Hello, everyone. I'm just going to give it a little time till people get on here because I'm trying to set this up right. We're going to be talking about 10 toxic people to avoid at all costs. It's going to be a good one. I do not see me live. So how people going to know? 1 second. 1 second. I'm going to wait for more people to come in because I don't even see myself live right now. Oh, now I see myself. Let me try to share this. Hello? I see one person. I guess that's me, myself, and I. Hey, Nick. You see me now? Hello, hello. I'm trying to wait for more people to come in. This is going to be my day today. I get to talk. We're going to talk about 10 toxic people to avoid at all costs. For sure. I'm waiting on 1 second. Let me tell the rest of them. Let them know I'm on now. Thank you, Nick. I want to talk about 10 toxic people to avoid at all costs. And I got one particular person in mind. This person said all they could say, but I have my say today. I don't like liars. Liars are the worst thing that could ever be around me. But today is the day. Okay. We got one person, that's Nick. I'm waiting on the other people to come in. Let me tell yeah, they still trying to find. I had got a mix up on my lives. I had YouTube and I had this one on. I had to shut one of them down. Thank God you found me, because I just found myself. So, and I know how to use StreamYard. StreamYard I know how to use. Let me get well, it's just us for a minute, Nick, until everybody else get on. I got my son over here laughing at me. Hold on 1 second. Okay, I want to talk about 10 toxic people to avoid at all costs. The first trait of a toxic person is a gossiper, right? Put this in mind. Um, Great minds discuss ideas, average ones discuss events, and small minds discuss people. That's what a gossiper is, right? They derive from a lot of pleasure and they love talking about people that they don't know what they're talking about. They are liars, basically. That's what you call them. That's the number one trait of them. The next trait of that person is temperamental. They always get upset at all types of people for no reason. The person could be saying, hello, have a good day. The person could be saying, hello, have a good day. And guess what? They'll get mad at that. They'll get mad at anything, right? Very temperamental. They have absolutely no control over their emotions. We all know who that one person is. Okay. Number 3, they like to play victim. Like they the ones always getting picked on. No one, everyone's messing with them, right? And we'll go to that one person and be talking like, for instance, don't nobody like me. Who cares? Nobody cares about who like you or not, right? Don't nobody care about this person. The next trait they have is number 4, self-absorber, right? Everything revolves around them. Self-absorbed. They want this one person all to themselves. Guess what? He got a lot of people who love him. You ain't the only one. You would like to be. That's why you want to push us away. The envious. Of all the people I know, I never in my life saw so much envious on YouTube. Instagram audio. That person is so envious that people, I don't even understand where he even get the trait from, because nobody cares about him. He's just a self-observant person. Number 6 trait, a manipulator. Everyone knows the manipulator. Manipulators suck time and energy like a vampire out of you. You know, they revolve. Everything you do, it revolves around you and them. They can't do nothing by themselves. They always need that other person dependency. Hold on one second, you guys. Sorry about that. I had got a call. I was on Manipulator, where they, like a vampire, they suck your energy. They also have a facade of a friendship. They want you to think that everybody is their enemy and they're the only friend, and nobody else cares about them or love them like he do or she do. Okay? The Dementor. This person is like an evil creature, and he dements everyone that he goes around. He cannot keep a friend for nothing to say in their life. It could be a he or she, whatever way you want to take it, right? The Twisted. And their little mind, they think a pretty girl, we ain't gonna say no name, but they think a pretty girl like them. Nobody likes you. You got people that is nice and you got people that is friendly, right? Doesn't mean you take it the wrong way that someone wants you. No one wants you, especially a little piggly wiggly. No one wants you at all. You guys got to forgive me. I don't act like this, but today I'm going to say my piece. The Judgemental. Always judging someone, because we go to other people's channels. I could go wherever I want. I'm a grown ass woman. Just like my sister said, I'm a grown ass woman. I can go wherever I want. I work 4 days a week, 3 days off. When I'm off, I like to enjoy myself. Of course, I'm going to look at everybody's stuff because I like to see what's going on YouTube. And when I go to other people's channels, I enjoy their channels, the people that I watch. So what? So judge that. The arrogant. This person is so arrogant, he can't even save his mama life. That's how arrogant he is. But how? When a person carry themselves a certain way, looking like the way they look, like a regular snapper, snapping on people all the time, looking like a bum, looking like something the cat drugged in. Sad, sad, sad. And I hope someone is on here to carry it back over there, because I don't give a damn. Forgive my French. Okay? But that's all I wanted to get out, people. I want to get out the 10 toxic people to avoid at all times. And another thing, on YouTube, my thing, when it comes to this old people thing, yes, I'm an older woman, but I'm a beautiful older woman, and all my peers that I be on YouTube with. But guess what? You got the creator for YouTube. Those are the vloggers. Then you got the people who trying to be entrepreneurs like myself and others that I be around. They're trying to create a brand. You know what that is? If you go look at YouTube, they'll tell you that's for 40 and over. That's the smart way to go. You could create vlogs and whatever and all of that, but you got to have content constantly. A person that's doing entrepreneur stuff, they're trying to brand their stuff. They're not trying to just vlog all the time, because sometimes that stuff get played out. And pretty soon you're going to have more content to try to figure out. Right now, this is a free for all. Anybody want to add some more points? Oh, Harlem, I ate that dinner, girl. That dinner was good. It was groovy, okay? And I still got leftovers too. And here you go, Queen. You talking about you hungry, girl. Please, let me tell y'all, Queen, she be putting on the front. She can cook. Queen be cooking her seafood. She got this seafood board. Don't let her fool you at all. I thank everyone for coming on. I might not stay on here because I don't like the drama. I don't like mess. And I don't like liars, especially someone lying. Oh, wait a minute. Let me add on some more stuff. When it comes to my son, he died, and I found my son dead. So if anyone want to make a joke about that, God save your soul, because you will not have one for long. Okay? And far as someone feeling sorry for me, I don't need no one to feel sorry for me. Okay? Not even your mama. Not even your dirty, rusty ass. Okay? I love my son. I talk about him a lot because I miss him. He was like my second oldest. That's my second son that died. And my first died, by the way, if you didn't know, because you don't have your facts together, he died of streptococcus. My second oldest son, he died from, just say it was murder. Okay? So with all of these rumors going around on YouTube, these people making all these doggone videos, stop it. Please stop it. Whatever I got going on YouTube is for something for the good. It ain't nothing for the bad. And for that little ugly thing that want to talk, keep talking, because you a clown, a goofy clown. Okay? And if you don't like what I say, hit my DM. I can give you more where it's coming from. You don't want to hear my mouth. Yeah, I got a mouth, but I only have it when I have people like you that have toxic ass traits. Okay? Anybody got anything else to say or would like to say anything? Come up on the panel or whatever. Hold on. Because I just want to have a good time talking pure shit. Because I don't get a chance to do it. Thank you, Harlem. That was like about a year ago. It's like a year ago. Yep. It wasn't nothing nice. So when someone talk about me and my issues, they don't know nothing about what I go through. They don't know nothing about me. This YouTube stuff is starting to get too crazy. Hey, what's up, bro? How you doing? What's going
on?
What's the word? I had to speak my piece because I'm tired of BS. Trying not to
hey.
Yep.
Hey, you did exactly what you're supposed to do.
Yep.
Everybody else say what they have to say. Why wouldn't you?
Right. A manipulator is someone who really like to have people to themselves, and they love to manipulate the whole situation to make them look like they the victim and make the outcome come and they benefit. But guess what? Not today,
Facts.
not tomorrow, and not yesterday. Because I'm gonna have my say, and my say is right here today. Anybody have any questions they want to ask me about anything? Because I'm honest as you can get. The only lie I ever told was when I got pregnant, 8 months pregnant, in front of my mama. She didn't know. That right there, that one lie taught me not to lie. So I wish I see someone lying on me about anything, anything. I would set it straight. And today is your day. And I wish he would come
Real.
on. I wish he'd come in them comments because I got more to say. Snapping ass
I won't be surprised.
verbal shit.
I won't be surprised if he
I
in
don't even
there
talk about
lurking
nobody
and
like that. But you
hiding.
know what? You know, I was pure nice to people. Pure nice. But nice ain't even in the picture no more. I'm tired. I'm done. A parasite, guess what, Harlem? Parasite is like a real low word for him. The bigger picture is, like someone told me, a big ass leech. He a leech. That's what he is. I talked my person off. Hold on, he coming back on. I'm done, y'all talking stuff. We could talk about other stuff.
You
What's
know,
going
these
on, bro?
towers are still messed up in Louisiana.
Oh, okay. How's it going down there now? You
The,
off
the,
now?
the towers are still down in Louisiana.
Oh wow.
Louisiana,
They still haven't got it up.
Louisiana.
I know they in Louisiana
No,
they still haven't gotten it up.
still have not gotten it up, but we looking to knock it down.
Oh, okay. What's your next spot you going to?
Ain't that funny, Texas?
Oh shit. Okay. Well, that's more money in your pocket. You deserve it. You
Texas,
deserve
here
it.
I come. No, I heard it. Toxic people. This is the thing with toxic people. Toxic people is a miserable individual. We already know misery loves company. Now, the thing with the toxic miserable is not only are they gonna come in and just not only make an attempt
Mm-hmm.
to ruin what you got going on, oh, they gonna make it their purpose to ruin what you got going on. I do not have the light on. They gonna make it a purpose to ruin what they got going on. You got going on. That's why they toxic. See, a miserable person is just, oh, you might be with them and they miserable and you dealing with it. A toxic motherfucker is gonna come in and purposely ruin what you got on for the simple fact I have nothing going on, so I'm gonna ruin what you got going on, and I'm gonna throw shots and all that to make you pull yourself down to my level. Well,
Right.
not me, but the toxic individual.
Right.
I love those
Yeah.
people. This is
They
why I
don't
love those
bother
people.
me. They don't bother me, but I do like to have my say because I don't like
That,
lying.
hey,
And
that's why
the
I
people
love
that
them
I be
because they.
around, and the people I be around are very good people. And you know, I'm like this here. We one for all for one. You know, if I'm down with someone and I call you my sister and brother, that means I'm totally loyal, and honest, and you know all of that good stuff. I really mean what I say. I don't
Yep.
call everybody
Uh,
my brother or sister.
and we was just talking one that last night or night before last. We was just talking about that
Right.
because I don't do friends. I don't do
Mhm.
friends. I don't do homies. I don't do compadres. You either my brother or my sister,
Right.
and
It
that's
got to
it.
be
That's all.
family. I don't care if your family could do you the worst, but guess what? I'd rather be around my family still than to be around a person I don't know that easily swivel their way up into your life, especially on this YouTube. You know, YouTube got it good. People want to be, everybody want to be your friend. People swivel their way
Everybody,
into your life like they your best friend. They ain't your best friend.
everybody, and that's what a lot of these vloggers better get. It's only a few vloggers I done called my brothers and my sisters. To you other individuals, you're not my. We are not cool. And
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying it right here so you can hear from the horse's mouth. We are not cool because I love toxic. Toxic is entertaining to me. When I'm not working and doing whatever I need to be doing, I entertain it. And the reason I
Right.
entertain it because What are you gonna do?
Right.
What are
Yeah,
you gonna do?
I heard enough stories. I seen the lives. I seen the lives they had. And like I said, everybody said their piece, but I'm gonna say my piece. I don't have to say no name. They know who they are subliminally. They know who they
Right.
are. And I ain't
I
scared. I
have,
ain't ashamed. None of that. I
have
am
not
who I am.
changed. The only thing that changed about me is the zeros.
Mm-hmm.
The zeros done
Ain't nothing
changed.
wrong with that.
And for
'Cause, you
everybody
know,
that been following me, they know the zeros done
yeah.
changed.
Well, at least you working. At least you working. You got toxic people that all they do, all they have is YouTube. I guess that's they fame. They way to get to the fame or whatever. That's what make them famous or whatever it is. I'm famous
Mhm.
without the YouTube. People love me. Now it's sad
Hey, and
when
that,
people don't like you. Nobody don't like your ass. It's sad. I never
yep.
seen a person. Well, take that back. I knew two other people like that. I got two exes that was like that. Nobody liked them. They had toxic ass traits. Toxic.
Hey, that was old girl that I was talking about when I was out there in North Dakota.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I know about the toxic relationship
Hey, Mary
perfectly
Jo.
because,
Right.
hey, Mary, that I know about that relationship perfect. But
Right.
all I did was entertain it, and you see what I did instantly. Bus back to Chicago, back
Right.
to Chicago to my hood,
Right.
where everybody's seeing me walking around at. I don't drive.
Yeah, you got to leave those toxic people in the background because when you bring them to the forefront and on your platform, they make your platform go down. People leave.
Facts.
Don't nobody want to stay around a toxic person. And if you indulge yourself in that, you must be toxic too.
Yeah, and that's called straddling the fence, which we spoke on that the other night. You cannot straddle the fence, not with me.
Right.
Cause I'm gonna catch you hopping that motherfucker. I'm gonna shoot you in your back. You call me a
Oh,
coward,
oh Lord.
anything you want to call me.
Right.
Ain't no straddling the fence with me. None of that. You don't straddle the fence with me, cause you can't be trusted when you straddle the fence. That's
You
why you
can't.
notice
That means you
I
playing both
changed?
fields.
Have I changed? Through any of this ordeal, have I changed? Tell these people I have not changed. The people that have been following me, which is a lot of their members, have seen that I have not changed.
Right.
Cause why? I'm gonna always keep it not 100, not 200. I'm gonna keep it 1,000.
I know that's right.
Which the,
And that's how I am. That's why I'm doing this live because my word wasn't heard. And subliminally, because I'm on YouTube, I'm trying to be respectful towards it because YouTube is a job. You got to treat it like it's a job. You can't have all of these any different type of people coming on. You have to really treat it like it's a job. So because I heard this toxic person say, she try to be professional or whatever. Guess what? That's what you're supposed to be, depending on whatever
you're
you're doing.
supposed to be.
I'm not talking about no
Whatever you,
vampires trying to suck blood and stuff like you doing, because you a leech.
this is the
I don't do
thing.
that.
This is the thing that, and I had explained that on this individual's platform. When you doing something like this, you are giving news. If you look at
Right.
these people on channel 7, channel whatever, wherever you at, whatever the fuck the news come on, excuse my language,
Mm-hmm.
they gotta be professional when they doing what they doing. You got to
Right.
be. Because don't nobody, unless these people are complete goofies and morons, ain't nobody gonna take you seriously because one, you got to be professional. Like you said, this is a business. If
Mm-hmm.
you doing this to build the brand, as you said, building the brand, you got to
That's
be
right, Mary
professional about
Jo.
it. But if you doing it just to be doing it, I understand that. But at the same token, stop acting like you trying to do something bigger and that ain't what you're trying to do. And your characteristics going to show to the individuals that can read between the lines.
That's true. Like Mary Jo said, let me put this up here because I need to show that it's a time and a place for everything. I'm like this here. If
Facts.
anybody have a problem with me, friend, family, or whatever they call themselves to me, DM me. We can talk on the phone or whatever. You don't have to do it on YouTube. To me, you're just trying to get attention. It's like that toxic person. I need to add that in there too. That's not on my little script. What I wrote down. Attention seeker. They're attention seekers too. They love to have
Uh-uh.
attention.
They are exactly what they said about my bro. I stand on that. You are clout chasing.
Mm-hmm. Oh
Clout
yeah.
chasing.
They clout chasing.
Cause
I remember once upon a time when I first got on this particular channel that I love so much, and I put it like this here. I was wondering where this person came from. He just came out of the damn blue, talking to me and a few others that I know. I call my sisters. We trying to figure out where this person came from. All of a sudden, he jumps up, and now you like the center of attention. What the hell is that?
Oh, we had that conversation all the way. I ain't even gonna put it out there. Yes, I am. When somebody, like everybody's saying it, when certain individuals start getting more attention than you and start asking about certain individuals more on their platform than them, and want to hear these other individuals, I call that jealousy.
Yeah, that's one of my is that one of my toxic traits? I think I had. Well, you can add that to it too as a toxic trait. Jealousy. Jealousy is the worst thing you could ever have. I don't even have that in my heart. I will put other people, tell them how beautiful they are. Even if I ain't think the man look good or not, I always compliment and say, you know, try to say something nice. But now, let me tell you, and that's the first time I ever lied. I ain't gonna lie to a person that I was trying to make feel good. Now I tell the doggone truth. You look like exactly what people say you look like on the goddamn YouTube. Okay? Get something done to your motherfucking head, to your motherfucking body. Your body needs to be put back together because it look like it's all over the place in pieces.
And let me explain to everybody. That's the whole reason I've been doing what I've been doing for the people in here. Because how can I get on these platforms and say and talk about change, and I'm still straddling the fence? So everybody see what I did. I did a complete 360 with my own life, because the change starts with you first. You got to want to change before you can speak on change. You can't speak on change if you don't want to change. How? These young dudes ain't gonna listen to you. Why would they listen to you?
Right.
They gonna look at you like, man, who's this goofy? How you gonna tell me to stop doing what I'm doing, and you on here doing what you doing, flashing this and doing all the dumb shit you doing? Come on, man. You like a whole, all of y'all doing it look like clowns and goofies, and I'm saying it.
That's right. And you know,
like a goofy, you look like a clown.
To someone, you notice people don't know how to talk to someone. If you're a person and you don't know how to talk to someone and say something nice, my mama always told me, don't say nothing at all. Just keep your mouth closed. Because the minute you open your mouth, you might say the wrong thing and it's going to go downhill. Everything going to go downhill. That's how people get killed.
It can go real bad and real wrong quick. Because some of the stuff that was said, if I was able to get near them, come on, man, they would have been packed. And I'm gonna leave it like that.
That's why I'm on here, so I can tell my side of the story. I don't need sympathy. I don't need no one. And then all of this here, what else it was? What else it was I was hearing that I saw in that chat that day? Sacrifice. I'm not the devil, but you sure acting it, and you're doing a good job of it. You know why? Because you look like you got voodoo on someone, that they love you so much they don't see nothing but your name in the chat. So the way I look at it, you something wrong with you. You look like you a voodoo priest or something. You know something.
And this other thing people need to understand with the so-called sacrifice. You know that can go wrong, right? Dealing with the wrong person.
Right. Oh yeah, it can backfire. It's called karma.
It's called karma.
Yep, it'll come back. Karma. One thing I learned, when a person have toxic traits and they use it towards other, well, they're using it unintentionally because it is who they are. They are who they is. You know what I'm saying? I am who I am. I'm a good person. But when someone mess with me and I don't even mess with them, then they F with the wrong person. Now you're going to get something. That's when you're going to hear my mouth.
And that's facts.
Yeah.
You said it perfectly.
Oh, yeah. I want to say more. I'm trying to think of some more to say. Anyway.
Oh, dumbfoundedness.
Go ahead.
Idiocy. Let's see. Dumbfoundedness. Idiocy. A mockery to yourself and the individuals around you. What we were speaking on, black. For the people that don't know what black really means, that is murky waters. Who wants to bathe in murky waters? Raise your hand.
That's right.
I just got out of the shower, clean water, hot. Murky water bring murky things.
Oh yeah.
You seen the picture of the alligator, crocodile, whatever it was I put up.
It must have been a full moon that day that all that mess was going on. It had to be a full moon or something. I don't know what it was, but I tell you like this, I didn't start anything. I didn't start nothing in that chat. That chat just went left. I was going right, and that chat went left. All I know, when I saw something, someone saying towards me, calling me a old whatever. Anyway, you look older than all the people I know, dude. All the people I know, you look older than them, including myself. You need to go get a life. You need to get a job outside YouTube, and whatever you call yourself making money on the outside. Why are you doing YouTube? If you was making money, see, one thing I know about them streets. I may not be in them, but I got a whole lot of family in the streets. If you was making so much money, you wouldn't be on YouTube. What you need YouTube for? You got so much money. Shit. Baby bad. You need to get a job. That's what you need to do because you don't have a life. And you probably
add that to the list.
Because they don't like you. I don't like you no more.
Add that to your list. Get a life. Because if you had a life and was living your life, you have no reason to be involving yourself in other people's life, causing chaos.
Right. Facts. And messing with good people. Messing with good people. It's a young gentleman in particular I'm talking about. He's a good person. Never mess with anybody. You was jealous of that man. You was jealous. So therefore, you try to turn everybody. That's what I mean by twisted. That's one of the twisted toxic. He was trying to turn and envious and a whole lot of other toxic traits that I had brought up, and then try to play victim like someone was doing something to someone when ain't nobody did nothing to that damn man. No one. This person that I'm speaking of is a good person. Guess what? He did what he did, and you deserve what you deserve. You lucky you only got that.
Oh, God.
Anyway, you guys, I just wanted to get on here and talk about some of the things. We could talk about some other things if you want to talk about some other things. I know it's a lot of things going on in Chicago, but just to let you guys know, Chicago has a lot of good things going on here. We got the Chicago, the African Festival going on. People be at the Navy Pier downtown on the lake. Okay, Nate coming back in. I was trying
I had to take that. That was cousin Memphis.
I was trying to let them know that Chicago got a lot of good things going on. It's not just bad things happening. We have a lot of good things going on. Navy Pier, I was telling them about the African Festival. They're going to have the Jamaican festival coming. They're going to have some of everything coming.
Yep.
The African Festival is going on right now as we speak.
And that's crazy because we were just talking about that earlier, that how they don't speak on Chance the Rapper. He got so many great things going on in the community right now. Why they not speaking on this, brother?
That's right. He's doing a lot of, and that's a good example from the bad traits we were talking about. This guy here doing so much good things, and see that's why when people doing good, don't nobody want to see nobody doing good. They want to see people doing bad all the time.
Yep.
They don't want to talk about the people that's doing good or trying to do good.
But I bet as soon as he do something stupid, it's gonna be everywhere.
Oh yeah, they're gonna be the first one to report that. They're gonna report that news, what he doing, because he don't do anything. He's actually a little church boy. That's what he is.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, his whole family and everything.
That brother got a lot of great things going on. He done started a computer lab.
Wow.
He got tutoring programs going on. He just got programs going on with the what they call it, summer camps going on in different parts throughout the city of Chicago and so forth.
That's good. The kids in Chicago need that, especially in the inner city, like the west side and the south side. They need after school programs. We used to, when we was growing up, we had like the YMCA. We used to have the skating rink. We'll have skate, dance, and then people have fun. It'll be from like maybe 6 o'clock to 12 o'clock at midnight. They have from skate and dancing at the same time. So I like that. They need to bring
Yeah.
that back. I heard out west they got a new skate rink open up. So I'm gonna try to go to it
Oh
one day so
yeah.
I can see it and maybe put it
If I'm
on
not
YouTube
mistaken, I think they
or
just
something
opened the
good.
rink back up.
Huh? Which one?
I think
Not
they just
not Hot Wheels.
on 63rd and King Drive.
I thought they still had it open. Did they close it?
It ended up closing for a little minute. But I
Oh, okay.
think, if I'm not mistaken, that's what my other cousin said they was there
Mm-hmm.
last night skating.
That's
He had
another
put up a
one that they
post.
go to. They go to another one. We used to have one out here that everybody came from all over, but they going to another one in the suburbs now. That's the
Yeah,
one.
Markham.
Markham, not Markham. It's another one in the northwest suburbs.
Oh, you know me. We had that conversation about that
Thank
that
you,
that that
Holler.
end.
Yeah, yep. So it's a lot of good things going on here, and they be having parties that I ain't gonna lie, people got exclusive parties. They be like they'll invite you because the city be trying to shut down them little parties they be having. So
Oh
even during the
yeah.
pandemic, we used to party, but it was like exclusive. If you didn't know the person, they're not gonna send you the invite. You have to know the person, especially them red
You
day
have to
parties.
know these people to get that invite.
Yep.
And that means if you're a nobody, you won't get the invite. Big
That's right.
guys. I get a lot of invites. I just don't go. I don't roll that way. I roll skating.
Exactly.
Yep, I stay
Well,
away from a lot of them activities.
yeah, I try to stay out of a lot of stuff. That's why I stay in the house. But YouTube is starting to be a
Mhm.
little too much. Want to tell people who channel they could go to and who channel they can't go to. Well, guess what? When the hell was you on that damn channel for? Because if you wouldn't have really known we was there unless you was there looking too. So you nosy as hell too.
Mhm.
Okay. Yep. So we're gonna stay off of that because
Yep.
you know what? It's good vibes around all of us. We got like a new thing going on because really we had it going on anyway. This person just kind of swept their way up into our little family and broke it up. They broke up the family. That one person broke up the family because we all
Hey,
loved each other. I don't have no jealousy towards no one. Why? Well, first of all, we don't even know. We don't even really know each other, what each other have in their household or their lifestyle. You only know what a person could what they tell you. Yeah, you right. You went.
fact.
He a doggone predator in the. He a predator in the jungle. That's right. You got that right.
And yeah, you got individuals seeking the knowledge that they never, ever, ever in their life will get. Like when I said, they
Right.
asked bro certain questions, which he already has stated. Like I'm really fresh into it, bro. Know more, a little bit more than me. So why
Right.
won't you ask me these questions and then want to put up certain videos about certain things? Because dude ambushed these guys. I know other individuals, dude could have literally reached out to in that video, and he would have
Uh-huh.
broke down the full thing about Egyptians, the pyramids. Like I can do it right now, dude. I
You
can do
can
the
break
full
it down.
breakdown right
Go
now, but
to it.
now I'm not.
Oh, you're not.
I'm not because I don't want nobody stealing information off your page and then going
Okay.
back using it like it was their idea when the whole time everybody should know how to read in between the lines. This dude is a moron, and there's no way possible he know this because you don't.
Well, they say
And
they
I
went
call him.
to college, but the way they carry themselves, I don't think so. Because
I
I
call
don't
him
even
on it.
count that person with a last.
And they said he keep his community college education. I went to University of Illinois, a full scholarship.
Mm-hmm.
My major was psychology.
Yep. Oh, now you know that
So
person trying to
there's
say they
no
was
way.
Shit.
Hey, they will never live rent free in my head. You got to pay for this.
I know that's right. We don't
I
take
remember
no
what I said. Some things I like to entertain. I like to
right. We don't
entertain
take
some
no
things because I be
hostages.
bored.
That person a hostage.
Yeah, and And then a lot of people around me be bored and get really, really bored and excited when I get angry. But I really just be entertaining. It'd be fun to me because when like I've been doing, you approach these individuals, why you want to talk to?
That's right.
You ain't use to waste time. I wasn't even gonna waste my time with it. I just wanted to see where it was going. Cause I know where I be at. When I'm on my downtime, I am on my block, which I kept saying, showing everybody that. I love it. I love being there. That's my home. They love me. I'm gonna continue to be there.
Right.
I'm gonna continue to walk around and enjoy my life. Because when you got the energy I got, goes back to what bro was saying, keep good energy around you. Keep the bad vibes away. Yes, you got to. Because when you do that, you get to do what I do. I can just walk anywhere. Right. Inglewood, I walk.
Go anywhere.
Both sides. I like when remember I told y'all when I seen and heard what I heard, I was standing on 64th in St. Lawrence,
right,
and walked over to 64th and King Drive.
At least I didn't get run out of my town. I'm still here in Chicago, and
that's crazy because another individual hopped in there and told him what I did in a whole nother state and was finna go into it, and I stopped him. Don't tell this dude who I am. Don't tell this nigga nothing about me. I don't fuck with him like that.
Right.
I never called this dude my brother. You never be my brother. You are the piece of scum on the earth that we was put here to eliminate.
And so you need to stay in your lane. Like my sister, Miss Red. Miss Red said the damn thing. What I say? If you ain't scared, show your face. Show your face, nigga. We already know how you look. We don't need to see.
Man, please.
I saw no.
I done showed my face. I done showed my block. I done told where I be at in the city, where I live at, all that. Why? Because I'm not worried and I'm not scared. I'm not. Why would I be? The scared man is everybody know how to finish that. And that's definitely not this guy.
And another thing, all those people on that person's channel, please don't speak to me because I'm not gonna say a goddamn word to you. One thing I don't like is a fake person. A fake ass person.
I am glad you said that. Let me say the same thing too. Listen here, you heifers. Stay out my inbox.
Mm-hmm.
Stay out my inbox. If you mess with these individuals, anybody affiliated with these individuals, stay out my inbox. I am so tired of blocking and entertaining because I'm getting bored with the entertaining now. I'm starting to get upset. And when I get upset, I get angry. And like I said, when I get upset and angry, a lot of individuals around me get that way too. So stay out my inbox. I don't want
most of us that's friends on YouTube. A lot of us have degrees. Like Queen, she got a bachelor's in psychology. So you would know if a person is lying. Say, I got a bachelor in psychology. Okay, well, tell me some stuff then. Break it down. We all had psychology as a part of one of our studies to get to where we had to go. All of us had to have psychology 1, psychology 2, 101, 102, whatever the case.
Mm-hmm.
Why don't that person act like it? Because if you had psychology and you went to school for it, you sure fooling the hell out of me. Because I ain't never seen nobody act like that. And then carry themselves like they in the streets. You know, it's a lot of street niggas that's smart. You want. But you know the ones that's like that. They don't talk trash. They talk educated stuff. They talk like they have knowledge.
Because the people, when I was living that life, if you didn't have no type of everything is a professional business. I don't care what you do. If you didn't act a certain type of way sound these certain individuals that a lot of people say they know, they're not messing with you. They're not because nobody wants that rock. I can't be sitting in a business meeting with these dudes somewhere, and I just get to flipping off the flip of the tongue and talking certain what they call it ebonics around these individuals because these dudes are real businessmen. I don't care what they doing, they still businessmen and they carry it as a business. Like I had one dude, I literally had to dress a certain type of way when I go to meet him. Because when you dress a certain way, it throws the other our real ops off.
And I'm not saying that
Which
you
is
got to
that.
have on a suit to be intelligent. You don't need a suit to be
But
intelligent.
business
You
casual.
don't have to speak big words to be intelligent. It's just how you carry
Yep.
yourself and how, like you go to school for one thing. If you know your job, you know your job. That's it. And how you carry
Yep.
yourself and how you go about your job makes you intelligent to me. That's what I consider.
Yeah, my
'Cause I don't
mom,
have to
the first
critique
thing my
how
mom and
people
dad taught
do.
me when I started walking and talking was your first been drinking. What's the word I'm looking for? Your first representation of yourself when you meet somebody says everything.
Right. First impressions is lasting. That's what they say.
It's everything. So if you come in with the who wants to, only people want to be around you is some type of individuals, and them individuals don't have nothing in life right now. And the
Right.
dude
Misery
that do
love
got a little
company.
bit of something, look where he at now.
Yep. Misery love company.
Look where they at now.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I just hope the message get out because I
Like,
have to tell my real story. And subliminal, I don't have to say no name because the person know who they are. I'm one of those people. I'm very direct, but I state facts. I state things that I know. And if you don't know nothing about me, I advise you to keep my name out your mouth. Keep my name out your
oh
mouth.
yes,
And
and
if
I
you
want to
don't know what
speak
you're talking about,
to the men. I'm not saying this to the so-called men. I want the
mhm,
so-called men. You continue to do what you're doing, but I'm speaking to the men that's listening right now and going to either view it. You need to get you a trade.
he don't want
One
me to
thing
act like
about the
he's that.
trade,
Shit. I feel like that too.
the one thing about the trade, which I posted on my Facebook page earlier, all Asiatic men need to learn a trade. You left it at that because one
That's
thing about
right.
the trade, it can't be replaced. And my dad taught me what I know now, which I was able when I said it. I want to, you know what? I don't want to be like these dudes no more because I've never liked these dudes. I was just mingling around them. I'm better than that.
Most
Yes, I'm better than
Asians
you.
they believe in that education for their kids. They really truly do.
Mm-hmm.
When I tell you, they be on their education for them kids. They don't think.
They did not play with it. Because
Hmm.
that's what I was told. You need an education to do everything.
That's right.
Everything.
Even if
I
you
don't care
don't
what you're
like
doing in life.
certain subjects, you still try to get into it just so you can talk about it amongst your peers because
Is
they
it?
might want to talk about it. And you don't want to be sitting there like you
I
don't know nothing about what's going on.
I thought trigonometry was one of the stupidest things I ever learned. But once I got into certain things and
Hmm.
certain things was going on around us to make extra money, why it came in handy. Came in great handy. So yes, anything special you call yourself playing the streets, you better learn all math.
I think
Better.
a street person has to have not just street knowledge, but they have to have some type of education about themselves and knowledge of other things. Put it like for instance, like math. I always tell people math, you can play that in your daily living because math
Daily living.
help you with certain things on figuring out stuff.
Yep.
It helps you to figure out solutions to things. Believe it or not,
Facts.
even in football, all of that type of stuff.
Everything.
Yep.
Everything. Reading. Everything revolves around math.
And I love math. I got up to trigonometry in college. I love it. But now you can't pay me. I ain't trying to do that stuff right now. I could
Really.
actually teach kids like what is that? Not trigonometry, but not geometry. I like that somewhat. I used to do that, but algebra. I always try to teach them the PEMDAS. You know how they teach you PEMDAS? They don't even teach that in school no more.
Not till you get to a certain level, and it depends on the school.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You got that
And
right,
everybody definitely
Miguel.
needs to know that.
Sit back and pay
Everybody needs to know that.
attention to people. They will always reveal themselves. And that person is doing it very well. Keep doing a good job out there,
And
sir.
guess what?
Mm-hmm.
Guess what?
What?
That falls under mathematics. Adding and subtracting people.
That's right.
That's mathematics.
That's right. And Queen say, and
That's why I
respect gangsters
like
are big on respect too. That's right, Queen.
facts.
Most gangsters I know, they the most humble people ever. The most roughest niggas in the street
Yep.
and the most humble ones. The ones who be doing all of that woof woof, that wolf stuff, that wolf gang stuff. Guess what? Them the punks. Those the fuck boys.
On the
We
real.
talk.
Cause if people knew had the relationship with my nephews that I had instead of what YouTube was putting out about these dudes and certain other dudes that I know these actually know them, not getting third party information, they're not like that.
Right.
Like I'm not like that. Cause why I need to do all that for when I know what I can do. There's no reason for me to broadcast it. There's no for me to be walking around, my chest poked out, my face frowned up. All
Right.
that. I'm finna go to mathematics again. Do you know it take more muscles in your face to frown
That's
than
right.
to
I
smile?
heard my cousin Rodney, he always used to talk about, he loves stuff like that. He could break a rock down scientifically. He used to crack me up, but I used to listen to him all the time. I heard about that. He said that.
Yeah, this is 100% facts.
Mm-hmm.
That's why you notice I keep a smile on my face even through the pain. I'm gonna smile. Why? Cause one, I will never ever let you see me at my worst. Which
That's right.
my worst is only when I lose love. Other than that, I'm going great.
You know
Like
what?
literally not good, great.
I used to smile so much. I used to smile so much. People used to say, I love your smile. But you know, it's kind of hard when you lose two kids. Two kids
No,
and
it's not.
lose.
Because
No, no,
I'm
nigga.
gonna tell you, this
Mm-mm.
is how you do it. You know what you're supposed to do? You're supposed to sit back and reflect. That's why it's called memories.
Right.
You're supposed to reflect on the good memories. Like, come on, we've been talking about my nephews for the past few weeks, right? You think I'm
Right.
not hurt, but at the same token, I think back on the memory, even though I see all this bull crap they putting up about them, I
Mm-hmm.
still reflect on the good times that we had. I don't care about who didn't like them,
That's the
what was
truth.
going on, none of that. We reflect on the good times, like my little brother. I told you he got 30 years, 85% just finna come home after 19 years. Guess what he did the whole time? Every time he called me,
Right.
he laughing and he's joking
Mm-hmm.
because you got to think about the good times.
And you know, people need to
You
watch
got
what
to.
they say to other people because you don't know what mind frame that person might have at the time when you saying something very negative to them. You might lose your life that day. Because I'm gonna tell you, I love my kids. When everybody know me for loving my kids. When it comes to my kids, it ain't nothing I won't do for my kids. I don't care how grown they is. They your kids to the day they die. Okay? They could be 32,
Facts.
22, 55, 65, they could be 45, whatever. They still your kids to the
You are
day they die.
still my child.
And
On
I'm a
real.
gangster over mine. You better believe it.
Hey, and that's how I am about my three. That's why they'll never ever be in the public eye. And I'm glad you said that because the situation I'm in,
Mm-hmm.
because somebody was speaking bad on one of my nephews. That's why I stopped drinking and smoking.
Mm-hmm.
You notice I don't drink hard liquor no more. You haven't seen none of that in my mouth. I smoke a cigarette, ease my stress. Because when you got mind altering things in your body and people say the wrong thing around you, oh yeah, things will happen. Like, yeah. That's why I had to let me do a 360 because at the end of the day, we had this discussion. I
Mm-hmm.
got way more to lose than you, clown.
Like Mary
I got
just
way more
said,
to lose.
you know, like about school kids, they don't know how to write cursive anymore in school.
Nope.
You remember we used to write 100 words. We had to do 100 words. We had to do like maybe 2 to 3, 5 pages and stuff for that stuff. That's how
Yep.
you
And I
learn how to write.
learned when my mom and dad taught me cursive, but they didn't
Right.
really started teaching us in school. They started teaching us in school like 6th, 7th grade.
They don't even
And
teach
still
these
and stood
kids.
on it.
They just get them, uh, like little drawing pads with from A to Z, and that's how they learn.
Mm-hmm.
But I used to make my kids do it more than one time. I used to get buy the paper and actually make them do it because I told them that's important. If you can't sign your name to sign your name to get your money and stuff, that's sad. But that's what they
And
do.
I
You
have
see
seen
the
it.
doctors, they put like little scribbly stuff. That's how they actually write. They write like that.
Like,
That's
do they even still do spelling tests? I don't know. I know the schools my kids go to, but do
you ain't
regular
lying.
schools in Chicago do the spelling test? I don't think they do because
They
I
don't
was
do that no
standing by this
more.
individual by the phone, and he had to ask me how to spell his own last name,
Oh,
the
heck
street
no.
he lived on, and so forth. I was like, "That's
Yes.
sad. How old is you?"
Yeah, I would have been helping him. I
I
would have
got
been helping him. I wouldn't talk about him. I would help that person because that's the type of person I am.
no
Anybody who
because
come around
this is
me,
the
go ahead, bro.
not to cut you off, but see,
Go
this is
ahead.
the thing with the help thing. You got to
hmm
want help. So
Right.
for instance, like for instance, why let me see if I'm wording it right. Why you in that situation, you supposed to be serving your time conductively and productively, right? So that means you shouldn't
Right.
be watching BET. You should be
hmm
running through the deck, ramping and raving. You supposed to be sitting down with certain individuals to learn these things. Like I had 6 shorties that mingled around me during that time to learn about what was on my arm and other things because they kept saying
Right.
they was hearing it. But man, break it down because I heard you talking to Big Bro over there when you chat to him about what he told Bro wrong, and I heard that before. Man, break it down to him. See, that's when you reaching out for the knowledge. I'm not
hmm
just gonna give it to you and waste my time. Like I just did that. Remember, I'm not doing that no
Right.
more. I just did that. I tried to help this goofy because you're not helping me. I don't have a vlog. I don't have a blog.
Right.
I don't do none of that. I just did it to come to the aid of another individual I called my brother because I heard the
Right.
things that was been saying about him, and you reached out to me, so I reached back. But once I see that their hands are tainted with murky waters, I gotta cut them off with this machete that was given to me. I got to. I got the
I
sword
know
of
that's
justice, so
right.
I gotta use it. So I'm not just giving anybody anything no more unless I really see this is what you really want to do. Because one, I got 3 kids. That's
That's right.
one. They IQ is higher than mine at, and they actually want this knowledge. And I got other individuals around me that's still learning the knowledge. So I don't have time to be wasted on you when I could have been spending that time with individuals I know actually soaking it up. So I would never do that again. Never in my life I would do it again.
What I want to do is one day. I've been talking about this for the longest, ever since I got out of college. I would like to have like a basic knowledge for computers for people coming out of prison. Because you believe it or not, a lot of them they need help on the computer to try to get jobs and stuff like that, and they don't know how to use the computer. And I love to train someone when they say the first thing they'll say, "I don't want to do it." Those I love those words. You know why? Because I always try to tell them, don't you want to know how to do this on your own? Well, guess what? I'm gonna make sure you do it. Don't put granny on the phone. Don't put auntie. I do it at work right now when I'm at home, remote. They be like, I don't want to do it. I'm gonna put my wife on. I'm like, no, leave your wife at the side. She can help if you need help. But right now, you're gonna try to do it. This is your job,
Exactly.
not hers. Because I want all my people. I try to make sure my people have knowledge. And I ain't trying to be funny. I'll train anybody, but I want to make sure my people. Knowledge is power. I love to help our people and stuff. We need help. And they don't have a lot of training
Yeah,
and help out there for them coming out of prison. So I think
yeah.
that's a good business. I could probably get like a little
Oh
grant for
yeah,
that.
you definitely can because I can
Mm-hmm.
name 750 people
Mm-hmm.
that's getting into that. We was having that conversation in there too about as far as
I
computer
think
knowledge because I was letting them know because of this one
mhm.
same thing, same goofy.
I think that's called a
Oh
technology
man,
grant. Isn't that what it is, Nate? Technology grant? Because that's what I want to get.
yep.
A technology grant.
Actually, educational grant, all that's dealing with educational purposes, and they actually giving these grants to certain programs so
Mm-hmm.
that can happen. That was the whole purpose of, like I said, that's why Chance the Rapper did what he did with these certain
Right.
schools. He put computer labs in them and updated certain schools' computers. So, because everything, if you want to get a job, anything you want to do right now, everything is done by computer.
Yeah, it is. Even the nurses, a lot of them,
Everything.
believe it or not, they don't know how to use the damn computer. A lot of them don't. I
No,
used
they
to
don't.
have to help them when I was doing my little CNA just to see how it was to take care of older people, and I really liked that job. But I had to come back to my IT. I was working on both at the same time, but I had to leave one alone. And IT is my field of study, so I said, forget that. I had to go because I need money to pay my bills. I was doing that just
Fact.
the older people. It was fun too. Every
Unreal.
Yep. I like
Yeah.
trying different things. Just to see how it is.
I love it.
I see
I
because you in
love it.
Louisiana,
I love it. I love trying new things. I love especially trying new things dealing
right?
with large amount of money.
All dogs, you hate
Myself, I would.
computers. You should love computer. Everything is done on computers. It's not as bad as it seems, bro. You just need someone to show you. Let me tell you, my cousin was like that too. All dubs. But what happened was I told him I'm not gonna be doing your shit, and he started doing his own thing. Now he be telling me some stuff, and I like that. I like when they come to me. It don't be like they challenge me. They just be trying to show me that they know how to do it now. So my cousin, he's very knowledgeable now. He don't ask me for nothing no more. Anybody come in my house, you gonna learn. I'm gonna put you on that computer. You
On the
gonna learn.
real.
Yep.
And it's easy. Like I'll be
Yep.
tweaking like how a lot of these people don't know certain information when you walk around with one of the biggest search engines all day. If you got an Android phone, every Android phone got the biggest search engine, Google.
Mm-hmm. See the
You
difference
can Google
between an
anything.
iOS and a Android phone with an iOS, you can't do what you want to do because Apple
Nope.
controls all of that. The Android, you can use it. It's just like PC over Apple, with Bill Gates and everything. With the Apple, most people they use it for graphics, right? But with the
Yep.
regular PC, that's how I could program with that. I could program on that PC. I used to do COBOL on the PC. I used to do JCL on that PC, CICS with the applications that I had on there at the time when I was learning. So that's the difference. That's why people like
Big
Android. They can do what
difference.
they want to do.
Cause Siri is limited.
Hmm.
And I watched it with my own eyes. My brother asked Siri, "What makes you think you smarter than me when I made you?"
Right.
His phone shut down.
Mm-mm.
Google would have told him exactly why. Google would have told you exactly why.
But the thing
Apple is
now is
limited.
robots. Robots is the thing. It's really been a thing. I'm gonna tell you
Yep.
to be honest with you, robots been out for a long time. When people be bringing like, oh, this the new technology, actually it's been out for years prior before people talking about it.
Man, been out.
Like texting is
We
old. When people say texting and stuff like that stuff is old. I was texting in the 90s. It's old. I used to
I,
tell guys if you can't text me, you can't talk to me.
I don't know how they
Texting is
came because
real
I
old.
had a BlackBerry. If you so called had money, I had a BlackBerry.
I used to sell
That was the
Blackberries.
that was the first device where it was just pretty much strictly text.
Right. They be texting. And I used to always wonder, what is they texting on? That's how I learned about a BlackBerry, seeing somebody else text on it. But that's all I see it was for texting.
Yeah.
But it was a
And to
nice,
the
it was a nice phone
person
though. It was a nice phone. I used to sell them on my website. I
and
used
to
to
the
sell them.
and to the person that said they don't like computers, when you was in school, you
Mm-hmm.
didn't have to use a typewriter. Guess what a typewriter is?
Right. Right.
The keys on the typewriter is set up just like the keyboard on the computer. You was
That's
taught
right.
how
Got
to
the home
use
roll
this
keys.
device at an early age.
That's true. Got them home roll keys. If you ever had a typing class, and I was good at typing, you have to know your home roll keys. ASDF, JKL, semicolon. Those your home roll keys that you keep your fingers on.
Yep.
And you have to learn them hard without looking at the keyboard. People still do that and stuff. I see a lot of people, they be typing like that. I don't know how they type doing that.
Just
But
remember
yeah,
the
you're
keys
right,
like the person
Aldo.
that play the
Knowing
piano.
the basics, but sometimes knowing a little more than the basics, because people always tell me that in computers, right? If I know how to code. All I need to know is the basics. A lot of people still can't get it. A lot of people,
Definitely can't.
it's not for everyone. Some people got it and some people don't. You might say you can, but when it starts getting hard and more technical, that's when it get hard. You need to go to school. I ain't gonna even lie. You can't you have very few intelligent people like that that knows how to teach themselves and train themselves to do certain things. Like I'm training myself to do Python. I did 3 labs and I was just playing around, but it actually worked. I was like, oh, okay, I like it. But I'm not gonna lie, it takes a lot of work. Do I want to sit my butt there? What is I'm gonna use it for? If I go to another job and I do programming again, that might be a plus on my side. That's why I was training myself. That's a plus
That's
on
gonna
my
be
side.
a big plus because you know a lot of
'Cause
major companies dealing with computers are looking for program directors.
right. That's
Yeah.
right. But right now they
Until
call
you
them
guys that like
IT
to drive
directors.
around, circle the block all day.
You
Oh,
know the
I
name
love them guys
changes.
that circle around the block all day. You need to go
You
get your
hear me,
CDLs.
Nathaniel? The name changes. It's
I'm
not
listening.
program directors no more. They call it IT directors. They changed everything. It used to
IT
be help desk
directors.
analysts. Now, what a help desk analyst is, they're called application specialists. So the name changes.
See? Oh, see, I just learned 2 new things. See, you're always learning.
Yep. All Dub say I'm a one finger typer. But you probably know how to use it well, all Dub. You probably use that finger well. Because I see people be pecking. They be typing fast.
Yeah, that's how my I got a sister and 2 cousins. That's how they internet, but yeah, but they fast. I'm like,
Yeah.
whoa.
But imagine if you learn that keyboard, you'll be faster. Because you're using more than one finger. That's the whole purpose of it. I could actually train someone for typing. I got like a little app too. I got a little app on my USB. I got a lot of stuff. I try to keep a lot of stuff. Every job I go to, I try to take something out of it in case I might want to use it for this program that I want to try to do. If I could get a contract, a technology contract, I got all my little tools on the USB. What I want to do to train people. The first
Oh,
thing they're
that's
gonna
what's
need
up.
to learn, if they want to learn typing, they can learn typing because they're gonna need it. Because you can get a data entry job, you can get a whole lot of little jobs and stuff knowing how to type on a computer. And with the
What? Oh
basic
yeah.
knowledge of using computers like Microsoft Word, Microsoft Office application, I say it like that. Most jobs, if you're doing anything professionally, you have to have certification. Well, admin do. An admin has to have certification in Microsoft Office. That's sad. And secretaries used to didn't have to have that. They don't call them secretaries no more. They call them admins.
Yeah. These so-called beat makers. You got to know
Hmm.
how to use that computer. You want to know how to make beats.
That's right. I got my
People ain't using
son.
drum machines and all that no more.
That's true. I got my son before he died. I got like all types of applications. He was good at because he used to rap at one time, but he didn't want to go into the field because he saw how the industry was. The industry is just like how Queen be talking about. You know how they like devils, and that's how he saw it. You know he was into that type of stuff. You know he was like, "Nah, ma, you don't understand. It's not. I can't do it." I said, "I understand now, but back then I didn't understand. I was a young mother, so I didn't understand." He had got someone that wanted to pull him in. And I said, you have an opportunity and stuff, but he didn't want to do it. I said, okay, he didn't do it. He didn't do it. But I understand now
Yeah.
from years past why. Because look how the industry is. It's messed up.
Yeah.
It's very
Best
messed up.
thing with the so-called rappers is to be go
Hmm.
independent, get your own company, get a staff around you can trust, and go
Right,
independent.
right.
I know some dudes they can never rap again because they don't own their own name.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, you know the Lots just got their name back. That's
Really?
why they're calling themselves D Block. Yeah, they had to buy their name back from Puff.
I heard a lot of them. All they got to do is they basically could go independent. Who did I learn that from? What's that guy? He from New York? No, he's
But see,
not
this
from.
is the thing. If
Yeah.
they, the company, the big company got copyright to your name and publishing to your name,
Mm-hmm.
you can't use that name. Like, you notice when the locks popped back up years ago, what was they calling themselves? D Block. They started a record company called D Block and started calling themselves D Block. They was not dropping nothing under the locks to not a few years ago when they put out that third Trinity.
It's sad how they did the industry, the guys back in the day. A lot of them, you thought that they made a lot of money, millions of dollars. They wasn't making that money like that. And it's sad.
Nope.
And that's why I respect Soulja Boy, because Soulja Boy,
he
he's
changed
smart.
the game.
Before he
That boy
even got
changed the game.
famous, I used to have Soulja Boy on my website. People used to think he was my artist, but all along I was selling products. And that's how I sold I Want Some Bathing Apes. I used that song to sell the bathing apes that I had got a contract with this guy for bathing apes. So that's how I was selling the hoodies, the t-shirts, the shoes. I made, man, let me tell you, my first sale was $6,000. And I did that for like maybe 2 years. It took me 3 years to figure out how to make some money online. But it took me 2 years, you know, that's how long I last. Only because we had a big flood. We had a big flood out here in the north suburbs. So I had to stop because all my stuff got messed up. But I still had the knowledge if I still want to do it. It's still the same game. It's just you need to incorporate with this new stuff that they got going on. It's still the same game.
Because I know some dudes, like I know everybody walking around with the t-shirts and the sweaters with the drunken bear on it.
Uh-huh. Oh.
I know him personally.
I told you that with the teddy bear.
Yeah, I know him personally.
That's my play son, OJ Muller.
Yep.
He got No Love. No Love is his that's his brand, No Love.
Yep, and his buddy Mo Man.
Uh-huh.
I ain't gonna say his real name. We just call him Mo Man. You know, he's working on developing an app.
You talking about a mobile app, right?
Mm-hmm.
A mobile app?
Yeah. What do you say you want the app to be? I don't want to get the line. I know it's some dealing with. He got one he developing dealing with clothing.
Mm-hmm.
If he haven't finished it yet, I'll talk to him when I get back to the city. And he got another one he wants to work on dealing with music.
Okay, that's a plan. Something.
Yeah,
positive.
that boy's smart. That boy is smart. And
There's
when people be hearing us carrying these conversations, hey, they used to tweak off us having these conversations because they just look at it like, you dudes are horrible. How's y'all? Just because we do what we do don't mean we don't do what we do.
There's a lot of smart kids out here. They just like what you said. You was always smart. You came from a good family, but you just found your way going the wrong direction. You know what I'm saying?
No, yeah. A guy did something to me, and after that, it was like, you know what? Let me show you something. Like right now, how I'm applying my knowledge. I love it.
Mm-hmm.
I love it.
At least you're getting back on track. That's all that matters, you know. And you can help other kids. You can help kids that was like you once upon a time was innocently getting drifted into something that they shouldn't get into. You can help those kids to become, you know, what they need to do. That's what you're good at.
It's wonderful.
Yeah, that's what you're good at.
Because when you know, I'm guaranteed. Listen, everybody in the room, guaranteed good, great, not good, great money. It's a big, great feeling dealing to living that life. Because I know dudes that's up there. They stress every day because guess what? You got this thing called the drought. And then let's look what happened with the prices, with the fluctuation. I don't have to worry about none of that now. All I got to do, the same energy I applied it to that, apply it to this. And guess what? Get a big cash out. Way more easy to me.
Yeah. I think a lot of guys on the street like that, you know, like, can't say no names, you know, younger kids, they see so much money that they get per day what someone made in 2 weeks or whatever. and they get caught up in that little game. But if they really think about it, that game only lasts for a certain amount of time. You know what I'm
It
saying?
only
Sooner or later, it's
lasts
gonna be
for a
played
certain
out.
amount of time. You're only gonna make a certain amount of money because if you don't know the people, you gonna be wasting gas money trying to figure out how you gonna do this.
Mm-hmm.
Compared to if I save my money, remember I was talking about my homeboy
Right.
truck gang. Then after that, when he hit his mark, I told you he didn't look back. Look at him now.
Mm-hmm.
That boy got 3 to 4 to 5 rigs right now dealing with Amazon.
Oh wow.
Great contract. Great contract. And he used to always get in my ear, like, man, you need to stop doing this, stop doing this. You wasting your money. You giving your money to them people. That ain't
Right.
why you doing what you're doing. Like,
See
I know,
me,
man. Like, man, evidently you don't.
I want to think of something better than what Amazon doing, especially since what's the name gone, Jeff. Guess what? During the time when I had my website, they came at a lot of us entrepreneurs trying to get, and they did. They got a whole. This is what he did. He was selling books. That's how he got started. But then before, when he was getting ready to create that company, he came at a lot of us that was entrepreneurs. But at the time, I didn't trust him. I didn't see his, what he saw. I saw doing what he wanted to do. I didn't want him using me like a slave doing some of his work. I want to do my own stuff. And I'm still trying to figure that out right now. Because I know what he was doing to get to that point. I know what he was doing. He started out
Oh,
selling
you
books,
already know.
and he just added on more product, just like anybody with a website. You just add on more and more. But you
Yeah.
gotta have a strategic plan on how you're gonna get to that next level. That's the hard part.
And guess what? You just gave yourself the answer on the start. You know how many small companies out here looking for people to reach out to help them,
Mm-hmm.
and they gonna help them while you helping them. Because remember, at the end of the day, you might be like, I'm working for somebody, but I'm still making great money.
Cause see what he did,
Then
he did this here. He took what people did in trading. They was actually sending the product directly to the customer. Now, let me tell you what he did. He got like a holding cell, like a warehouse for all the products, and then he shipped them off to various cities to different people. It don't have to be like that. To me, it was better the other way. It cut out the middleman. He's the middleman. Believe it or not, he the middleman. He was trying to
yeah,
be the top dog by taking everything from around and doing it the way he's doing it by keeping everything in that warehouse. Because that was his game. And it's a good game because you know what? You get your products early. You don't have to wait 4 to 5 business days or whatever you want to say, 3 to 5 business days on your website or
yeah.
whatever coming directly from the country. Because believe it or not, China makes everything. If you look on all your products, China make everything. That's where everything comes from.
Facts. You know what's a great business right now? I'm gonna give it to you.
Go ahead.
And my cousin is looking into it.
Go ahead.
Anything dealing with drones right now.
You said drones.
We're talking your.
Why
Yep.
somebody you
I
talking
talked to
like this
you.
Indian guy that I had? He was
I,
telling me
I,
something about
I
the drone.
talked to
You
you
gotta have a
about it
license.
in the.
You
I
gotta have
talked to you about it in the private chat.
you gotta have a okay, we'll talk about it later. But you gotta have a with the airplane guy that fly the airplane, you gotta have one of them licenses too. I learned that.
Yeah, and it don't really it costs, but it really don't cost because the money you're gonna make in a year, that's nothing.
Yeah,
That's
because
one of the
he's
things. Remember, I
pretty
told you
good
about my
at
little
that.
cousin that do the live vlog on whatever that thing Illuminati.
Mm-hmm.
TY38 Illuminati. He got a thing affiliated with his drone, and
Right.
that's where most of his money come from every month. And now he got some other business ventures they even ventured to about it. We was talking about it in Chicago, and he like, man, cuz I want to do this and I want to do this affiliated with my drone. And I was like, man, bro, that's the market right now. You know how many companies literally really trying to do that. It's just that they don't have the individuals that know how to navigate the drones like that.
Yeah.
This boy good. Hey, this boy
And
good.
I'm gonna tell you something else. Them drones are good in different countries and stuff like Africa. different, other world continents or whatever and stuff, you can actually take them over there and that can help people that is far distance with different things, because we are really blessed here in America. They don't have to go through what we go through. Some of them don't have cars. They have to walk distances and stuff like that. That'll help them. You can make money doing stuff like that, bringing that type of business to other countries.
Wait till I tell you in the private room what one of my homeboys doing with his drone and through Cash App.
And wait till I tell you how you can make money doing what you're doing now, but bringing it somewhere else. I'll tell you about that later. You can make some money doing that. Oh, time ago. You get me?
Oh yeah, I told you that's why I'm saving.
They need people like that.
See, that's the reason why I switched companies I was working from to this one, because with me doing what I'm doing now and dealing with the two individual great guys, like once again, now I got an opportunity to buy into the franchise.
See, it turned out in your favor. You crazy? It turned out in your favor.
Yep, this little lonely guy from the streets of Chicago might end up being a billionaire. Who knows?
Also,
we're gonna see what God got planned for me.
Speak positive things into existence. When you talk negative,
hey, you heard me?
Like them people with the toxic traits, then guess what? Everything around you is gonna be negative. You're not gonna have nothing in your favor.
I'm glad you said that again, because that's the other thing what bro was saying about the energy. Because when you can speak everything, like from everything you notice since we've been in our family relationship, everything I said and been saying I'm gonna do, I talk to God and and all that he don't come what you want to, but he come on time. That's a lie.
Right.
He been coming right when I want him. He been putting people right there. That's the thing. You're praying wrong first. And we'll talk about that on a later date, because I don't want to go into that, because I know there's a lot of Christians in the room, and I got to go to sleep. We'll do that a day on my downtime. We can have all day.
The chat is cracking up with us. Well, you know what? I'm not gonna stay on here too long. Everybody, I'm about to get off of here, but I did want to get my little point across about the 10 toxic people to avoid at all costs, and get little scenarios or different little things. I hope the person got my point, because I ain't had shit. Okay, I am who I am. And good night, everyone. I'm gonna get off of here. And
before you leave, let me say something.
Okay.
Let me pull everybody up and let them know when you got toxic energy around.
Okay.
If you walked outside and you was walking up the block, you walk up on your crowd or homies, whatever, and you had a smile on your face and everything was going good, and that one individual walked up and changed your mood, that's the toxic energy you need to stay away from.
Exactly. You ain't never lied. It's just like a person walking the room and you got like a plant or the trees on the outside and they just wither. Ooh, something wrong with that person. That's how
your dog howls,
that little fat troll. That little fat troll. That's how I look at him. He like a toxic energy. His presence just, I don't know. And you can see what it does to the other person. It changes their whole personality. Everything. It's crazy.
And that, my sister, is you just broke down what Wanda wanted to know, and a lot of people been wondering what bro been talking about.
Yeah.
That is the definition of black.
Yep.
Because black is not a color. Look it up. If you went to school, you should know black is not a color. Like white is not a color. You should know these things. I shouldn't have to explain it to you. And I'm like I said, I don't have the time right now. She don't. But she pretty much just broke the definition of black. See the lesson y'all got tonight?
Did you see Mary Jo? She said, "Who's a Christian?"
There's some in there, so I don't want to do that, because my standards in faith, we don't do that. We just try to make it coincide, which is another thing people don't know about us, because
Right.
we'll talk about it on a later date.
I got you. Yeah, I just said my piece and stuff. I'm good with it. I just feel like since how I was the main topic of stuff, and people don't know who this person is, guess what? They don't have to know who I am, because who I am, what y'all call me on here, is not what everybody who know me call me. So it don't even still
Definitely
matter.
not.
Mm-hmm.
And you found out what everybody called me, but we ain't gonna talk
right.
about it. I'll let them figure it out on their own.
Good night, Mary Jo. Love you, sissy.
Love you, Mary.
Thank you for coming. You too, Queen, sis. And where's my Miss Red at? My sister Miss Red. Love y'all.
Oh, Miss Red in the room hiding?
Oh, Miss Red in the house. Hey.
Oh, she in the hiding, huh? Hey, Miss Red.
She ain't hiding. She said good night, everyone. Queen say ditto. Okay, we're gonna get off this live. Thank you for coming on here, hanging out with me, Nate. You know, it's always love between us. Never.
You know me. It's always a pleasure.
And you know just about all the people in my man. I swear, you know every damn body.
Right, and shout out to Nico, real dude.
Which one?
Nico Boyd. What he did earlier,
what
that he get the picture he did.
Oh, my Nico.
Hey,
Devon, yes, he can throw his ass off.
He did not have to do that. That just show
shout
real,
out to
recognize
Nico.
Real. Bro, get 1,000 points from me, because that was just real. That was real to show his love for me, and I'm trying to figure out what I'm gonna do for him, because that was real, and I know exactly what I'm doing. I had told him, because he said he don't mess with the other social media platforms like that, but I do. Anytime, bro, if you listening, anytime you do anything, send it to my inbox, and I'm putting it up there on everything to support and have my people support you. Right. Because that was real what you did early, bro. You did not have to do that. I literally stopped working real quick to see that. Like, whoa, hold on. And showed all my coworkers, and they're like, man, that's love. That was love, bro.
Yeah, that's nice.
That was love, bro.
He helps a lot of people in our so-called little family and stuff. Well, we as a family, it's just, you know, maybe that one person and stuff that mess it up for everybody. But we are a family and stuff. We actually,
no, you know, don't you know you got that one dog you not supposed to let in the house? You're supposed to keep him in the yard chained up.
No, guess what? It ain't a dog, it's a flea. Like a flea. A tick or something.
But like I said, peace and love to everybody, even him. Right. I hope you great success and great things in life. Because one thing about me, never gonna be a hater in life. Never gonna hate.
Never that. Never.
Never.
Because you take your lessons and stuff when you like that.
And it's a cheap material. When you wash it, it tear up.
Mm-hmm.
That's cheap material.
That's true.
You bought that t-shirt at the dollar store. That ain't gonna last long.
That's true.
Or it's that towel when you wash it with everything else, the ink bleed off on all your clothes. It's like, yeah, you should have bought that from the Dollar Tree.
That's true. Well, we're gonna get off of here, Nate. Good night, everyone. Thank you guys for coming and hanging out with me. I really appreciate that for hanging out. I just wanted to rant a little bit because I don't get a chance to say nothing. I'm always quiet, being nice to people, and then I get treated like an idiot in a chat or something. Well, guess what? The only idiot I know is that person with the 10 toxic people to avoid type of traits. Good night.
Good night.